because it's, you know,
Yeah.
she needs very simple, you know, seafood risotto, saffron risotto dishes
Nice.
that, you know,
Yeah.
that are, people like to eat. I like salads, you know, salads. That's my, you know, my thing. But in general, I like to cook different, a lot of different cuisine, you know, from.
So risotto is one of your favorite.
I like, yes,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's, you know, it's very but simple, but you can go in a lot of different directions to make it good. And you can do like scallops with risotto, you can do saffron, you can do shrimp, you can do seafood risotto. So it's just very, very unique dishes that you can put together with the rice.
Can you tell me the details, you know, about risotto for all my audience is watching you, you know, like the people like, you know, to be cooking better. How you make the risotto?
Well, that's very, very, you know, the rice, you know, you got a different, different types, different types of rice, but
Okay.
I think for me the best brand is Arborio.
Uh-huh.
Arborio risotto rice, I think is one of the best, especially because it gives you the creaminess
Uh-huh.
and the dish, and you know, just pretty much you do your, you can do with water, you can do with chicken stuff, you can do with different things. That's your base, pretty much. You cook the risotto. There's a lot of different little secrets, you know, like. But the way they taught me was like risotto. You had to cook slowly. You could just frito your onions, your garlic, and then you put your rice. Kind of toast the rice for like 2 minutes, and then add your vegetable chicken stack a little bit at a time. You know, you don't
Right.
want to put like, you gotta cook it slow to kind of develop, you know, and get all the creaminess of the rice.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's and then you can put anything pretty much.
Wow. Well,
Yes.
you know right now how you cook a risotto, right? At home. Wow. And how long you are here in America, you say again?
I've been here for 35 years. 35 years, yes.
25 years.
35 years.
Wow. And how is your experience in all these kind of years here?
I think Napa Valley give me a lot of, you know, a lot of good things. I got two daughters. They were born and raised here in Napa. They went
How old
to-
are your daughters?
My daughter, my oldest is 22. She went to Napa High. My youngest is 27.
Wow.
She went to Vintage. And they live here in Napa.
So you have two daughters, no
I,
sons?
no sons, no
Oh.
boys, but I got 4 boys now because, you know,
Your
I
grandson?
got two grandkids. And,
Grandkids, right?
Yes.
Wow, beautiful family. So you live with everybody here in this yards, in this house?
I live with my wife. My
Uh-huh.
kids that moved, they're on their own.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I'm happy.
Wow, you are a very happy guy.
I'm
you know?
happy that they, you know, they got their own place and they come and visit me. They bring the kids, and that's beautiful. But yeah, the kids, they're on their own.
So what is for you Napa Valley? What does Napa Valley mean?
Well, for me, it's just like a place that remind me a lot of my place that I was born in Oaxaca,
Uh-huh.
because it's a small community. People know each other, and that's the beauty of Napa Valley. You go to the store. I went to Trader Joe's this morning, and I got like, I know a lot of people there, and it's like hi. So that's what I love about Napa Valley. You know, still the people care about each other. They you know, the community or the Napa, the wineries, all the people, they're always supporting each other, and that's a great thing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's incredible community. You say, you know, it's a very, it's very, we are together, you know, it's very union community, you know, very unique community, right? The people are so friendly, you know, very kind, very warm people, and in general, it's easy to make friends here, right?
Right. Yes. The whole thing is like I think relationship is very important. Here in Napa, it's like they say, it's not who you are, it's who you know.
Exactly.
So it's something that, that I think it's great. I think it gave me a lot of things. Napa, but for me, it's been a great experience and a great place to live.
So your English is very, very a good one. So you was taking classes, or how you?
All my English is from restaurants.
Oh, really?
I work with with chefs and line cooks that and also I think my English is not so good, but I told my guys and I go and talk to my tables, the guests at the tables, and it's like, okay, it's my Spanglish because I mix it sometimes, like it's English and Spanish. But yeah, I got here young, and then I met my wife when we were very young.
What year? At what age do you arrive here?
I arrived
How old
here,
was you when you arrived?
19 years old.
19?
19.
Oh, very young, very young.
And then I met my wife, and then we got married, and we got two. My first daughter, she was like, I had to work and just work, and I didn't have time to like go to school and get some English classes. But
Right.
little by little, and getting there, I think I be able to communicate, and that's important.
But you have a benefit too because all the kitchen of United States are very Mexican.
There's a
Mexicanos.
lot of Latinos, yes, and a lot of Latinos, and that's the other thing that in Napa, I think we got to be grateful because there's a lot of Latinos that they take in the kitchens over, and I know a lot of friends and people that they start with me as a dishwashers. Now they executive chef somewhere else, and they're running kitchens, so that's very, very unique. They're hungry people, and they came to the USA to work, and they work very hard. There's a lot of people that their names are not recognized, so they're not there because it's just hard. But a lot of people in the shadow, but they're great cooks, they're great chefs, they're great leaders. So I think for those guys that they get recognition, I appreciate all the guys that they work in the kitchens and work very hard.
So for the people, for the people who like to cook, who are in the beginning, what is the secret? You are a very good chef and have a recognition in all our Napa Valley. What is the secret to start to be a good chef, a good cooker?
Be hungry. There's no secret. It just I will always say the kitchen is not for everybody. It's a lot of stress. It's long hours. But if you love it, why not? Just pursue your dreams. It's not been easy. It's not been easy for me, but I love what I do.
So for the people from the beginning, what is the first step to be
For
involved in the kitchen?
Well, if you want to go to school and you want to spend all this money, my advice is to maybe work in a restaurant before you go spend your money and work for maybe, I don't know, 3 months, 6 months, but get the experience, and see that's what you want to do in life, because you go to school and you're not a chef right away. You have to be a chef is a learning process. It never ends, because what I used to cook 25 years ago, nobody's doing it right now. Now they're looking for something different flavors, a lot of fusions, and that's great. But at the same time, it's just like dishes that they're popular and they're great, and those are the dishes that I think somehow the new chefs, they come in and made the fusion and change it, and they change the presentation, and they come out with beautiful results. And that's the beauty of the kitchen. The kitchen is like, there's no limit, so there's no end. It's always something to be creative and change and try different things. That's how you're gonna grow and working in a different places. So that give you the experience that you're gonna need in the future, especially if you're young. Learn, move from one place to another place, and try to get the most experience that you can get from every place. For me, it was great to work with different chefs because I I understand different styles of management,
Right.
different styles of cooking, different, you know, like uh, working with different people. I think is great.
Do you think a kind of certificate you can have it, you know, like a diploma from the Culinary Institute is very recognition, you know, around the world, you know, from a Culinary Institute from New York, or oh, the Culinary Institute actually in Napa Valley, you know. Do you think it is help you in the industry?
For sure, yes. That will give you the you know the structure to do, and I see a lot of people as a business. If you want to own a restaurant, of course, is very helpful.
Right.
Because you're gonna, you know, it's not only the cooking, but also there's a lot of things that involve in the process. You gotta be a manager.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna sometimes you have to take different, you know, put different hats.
Right, right.
Especially
right.
if you want to own a restaurant, you have to, like, you know, you have to be either get, if you got money, you get the right people. You know, put money in front of the house, run it front of the house, you run the back of the house. You have to get accounting. You have to make somebody like you know, payroll. So it's just a little. It's not complicated, but there's a lot of things, a lot of pieces on the puzzle, you know, to put together. I think you have to have the right people. You know, they say in the USA 10 restaurants open and only 1 or 2 survive in 1 year.
Right.
So it's a tough business. But if you want to do, if you want to, you know, start your own place, why not?
What do you think about, you know, like French Laundry, Jambil, or Bouchon, the famous Keller, right? Thomas Keller, I think so? Yeah.
I think it's great, you know. Chef Thomas Keller is one of the greatest chefs.
Michelin star, right?
Of course, yeah, and also he's, you know, his clientele is, and his food is very unique, very different, and I love it. I love it. I can afford to go there, but
right.
it's a great place. You know, Chef Keller is one of the pioneers chefs here in Napa Valley, and put Napa Valley in like, you know, like a lot of other, yeah, the culinary industry, you know, like Robert Mondavi. He put Napa Valley because of his wine. So it's just a lot of people with vision, a lot of people that, you know, that